what's up, y'all? Today's episode, we're in Cincinnati, taking on the Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers. That's what I do. Let's walk in.
Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh, his Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, shades of college football, old school offense there. They run option, and they pick the right option. The quarterback keeps it for the touchdown.
And the key to defending an option play, Mike, is that every defender executes.
Steelers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6. Brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Steelers are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
17 more yards. That's another Steelers first down.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact.
Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. He'll step up and run this. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. 3rd and 9. Now, faking the give. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
On the set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one caught Devon Vele. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. 3rd down, 3 to go.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Back to throw.
The 3rd down pass. Robinson on the tackle. A loss of 9 yards.
Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Escaping to his left. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll wind up out of bounds past the 45-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 32 yards. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. And 6. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And you get a look at the numbers, they don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Okay, ready? Go!
He'll drop to throw. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played. Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. They'll go with the option here to the short side. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw.
The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
First down. A gain of 37 yards. And a Steeler first down.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We talk about a quarterback who can hurt you both ways. That is the one-way defenses just can't stop him. All that speed, taking it the distance.
You're exactly right, Mike. This is just one of the elements of the quarterback position that is just so hard for defenses to account for.
The Steelers offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Here's a zone read to start the drive. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 27.
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll take this across the 30 to about the 32. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He's going to keep this again. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Steeler first down.
And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Now this time they'll look to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Rolling to the left. There he goes again.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner.
And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run. He'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
And it's 3rd down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got Fryermuth open on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Big play. Oh, baby.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Pushed out to his left. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
At the 2-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession.
The Steelers offense back onto the field for their next possession. And right about now, they might be thinking, are we sure we want an off week next week? They're going to head into the bye with momentum as they try to polish this one off. They'll begin with a zone read. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach.
Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. And they just continue to roll right along. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in the 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. They're going to get this all the way close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Into space. And he will go all the way. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Steelers offense ready for this next possession. They're closing in on a 9th victory of the season, and they're going to start this drive here at 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Steelers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Probably should have given that one up. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He is just gashing the defense right now. 17 more yards with that one. He'll decide to keep this once more. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The quarterback had the decision to make, and boy, he chose the right one, taking it in for the touchdown.
The key to this play, Mike, is the decision-making by the quarterback. Get your eyes on that defensive end. If he crashes on the handoff to the back, you pull it, he gets out in space, and he does the rest.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.